Daily walking close to thee. We are live, 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 live. With my plea, daily walking close to thee. Oh, let it be, dear Lord, let it be. Good morning, Darlene Manning. We're just sort of working, thought we'd go live and let y'all see Uncle Jed live in action as I'm getting everything ready. I gotta turn my TV back around. There's my glass of milk. Milk's good for you. Moo. Gonna be a good auction tonight. I'm sorry we didn't get to last night. We had to get out of our building. Had my treatment last week and not been doing real good. So India's a little bit behind on shipping. That's my fault. She's gonna get all that done today. So I apologize for that. We'll get back on track to where shipping not taking us long. So let me turn this TV around where I can see clearly now. Now I can see. But anyway, I'm going to be getting some stuff ready and maybe show y'all a few little items that we're going to have tonight. My office is a mess right now. It is a mess, guys. But by the time 7 o'clock gets here, we're going to have everything looking good. I'm going to be setting some stuff up. Like I said, showing y'all a few things. And for those of you that pop on here, shipping wise, you've not got your package yet. That's my fault. I had my treatment last week and I've been a baby and India's been taking care of me. And she had to get everything moved out of that building by herself. So that's the reason for that. You will get your items and I'll make it up for you somehow or another. I will, I promise you. I'll make it up to you. We've never been this slow about shipping, but just a lot of things going on. So I won't let you guys know not to worry, your stuff is safe and sound. And we'll make it up to you somewhere or another. But anyway, y'all can just watch me. I've got some beautiful items. Darling, you might be able to help me on this piece here. This is one of the prettiest ginger jars that I've ever... We actually got another unit. The unit we got, the sister unit to it, and some other guy bought it. And then he went in there for a few minutes and never did come back. So they called me and asked me did I want it. So we went down and got it too. But darling, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at there, all glass, no stopper or anything, no chips or anything. What do you call that, Darlene? You're the glass expert with me. I'm going to set that back there in the back, up here. Like I said, I'm trying to get everything set up for the auction tonight. It's going to be some good stuff tonight, guys. Hey, George Clayton. Hey, Charles Smith. I want everybody to know my treatment went well. I've been pretty sick, really weak and stuff since my treatment. And poor India, she's had to clean out that whole building. She had to hire a helper to help do that, the one we had to get out of. And shipping wise, she's working on that right now as we speak. I apologize, it's my fault. I've been a big baby and she's been having to take care of me. She's been having to clean out that building. We had to go get that other storage unit, the sister unit to this. They called us and said the guy didn't come and get it. So we went down and got all that, and she done most of the work there, unloading and everything, her and this guy that we hired. So we've never been this slow on shipping before. So George Clayton, Rick Butler, Sandra Whitehead, Darlene, all you guys, your stuff's safe and sound. It's just, and we'll make it up to you, I promise. We've never been this slow at shipping before, and India's been worried about it. and I told her, you know, not to worry, we'll get it done. And she's been taking care of me, so it's my fault. It's totally my fault. George, did you see that piece of glassware that I just set up on there? And I figured y'all might want to have fun with me today and hang out with me today a little bit. And y'all be hearing her in there with tape and all that stuff. I gotta get that stuff out of her way and get it set up on shelves. But we do apologize on the shipping part. That's my fault, completely my fault. After I got that treatment, it brought me down for several days, mentally and physically. And the poor old thing, she's been working. She worked till like 3 o'clock of the morning cleaning out that building. We had to get out of there this week. And she's wore out, and mentally and physically too. It's been draining on her, so I apologize to George and all you guys. You'll get your stuff safe and sound, and I'll make it up to you some way or another with a credit or something like that down the line, okay? I promise you. I love you guys, and I appreciate your patience. We'll get back on track to where... No, it's not. I don't know. I didn't even look to see if there was a mark on it. Boy, it sure looked like venting, don't it? No, it's not marked. It's not got any mark on it. But George, you know India, she's a hard worker, and I don't know how I could do it without her. That is a beautiful piece. We went and got the sister to this unit, so we got some more stuff. A lot of it's blocked in out there now. Where I finally yesterday got up out of the bed. I've been getting up out of the bed, but I got up and decided to do something, so I went out to the building and I restacked a bunch of stuff. She was worried about not having a room to put everything and was all frustrated and just really frustrated. And I hate to see my baby like that, so I went out there and I started restacking stuff in the building and made room to get everything in before it rained. If you guys want to hang out with me a little bit today, and I'll show y'all some of the stuff that we got. I'm going to be setting it up on the shelves. This is one of the plates. I thought that was beautiful. And it's not marked. Well, it's got a little, some kind of mark. And we found some jewelry last night. And there's some coins on this one piece of jewelry that's marked 1909. So all this costume jewelry that we found is probably from the early 1900s. Some of it's Bakelite and things like that. So we're going to have some nice costume jewelry tonight too. And I might be able to show you. Hey, I don't know if I said hi to Charles Smith or not. I think both of these plates are the same. Yep. Both of them are the same. They're probably early 1900s. I'm gonna go ahead and leave that paper between now. And that'd be a good place for that. And I've got towels back here. I got other stuff. Y'all just hang out with me today. We'll talk. Y'all got any questions or anything like that? We got a beautiful chandelier. I don't know if I can get to it, but it's a beautiful chandelier. We got actually 2 chandeliers. One of them's worth about $2,000. It's a Indy had to go somewhere real quick. It's a what is that French glass Murano chandelier. Beautiful Murano chandelier. It's already packaged up, brand new, never has been took out. Hey, Tim Anderson. And then we have another chandelier that's packaged up, ready to roll. I might be able to get that one tonight. I don't know. I've got a bunch of stuff stacked in the building and everything, so we'll see on that. Hey, Shauna Hopkins. We're just hanging out and getting ready for the auction tonight, letting everybody sort of hang out with us a little bit. I mean, this is what came out of that other storage unit that we went and got. Just things like this, all kind of things. That's a nice little small curio cabinet where you can put your little small knickknacks and stuff in. I may have to actually shut the lid down on my Victrola tonight to use it for part of my setting up stuff. But like I said, we're going to be getting all this stuff ready, and figured you guys might want to hang out with us. Yeah, Josh, did you find, you know, it wasn't nothing else. You better be glad you left it. You better be glad you left it, because there wasn't not a whole lot of good stuff. Like that one piece there, we found it, and it was mostly, I've not went through it, but it was a lot more glassware, older glassware. And there was some jewelry down in one of the bags, but it was costume jewelry, but older costume jewelry. Other than that, it was just a lot of work. And if we had to do it over again, we probably wouldn't have went and got it all. But Josh is another one that buys storage units there. Josh, if you ever have auctions or anything, just pop on here and give a link. People like to see your storage unit finds too. What was the best thing you found in that unit, Joshua? I think I asked you the other night. Yeah, she wasn't mad or upset at you. She didn't blackball you or anything like that. But that's the boy there. I got the sister unit to it. Now our unit, Joshua, all those totes in there was closed, but they were like jeans with tags and stuff. So we done pretty good on it. But it was a lot of work. It took another 26-foot unit U-Haul. You've been forever getting down there getting the stuff. The old chair. The thing about usually and the good thing about that unit with the clothes, usually when you buy a storage unit, it's the mama size, the daddy size, the kid size. It's just one size. But since this lady ran some kind of store, which apparently she did, the clothes were all different sizes. So we got a lot of clothes. We even got more clothes out of the unit that you left there, Bo. Thanks a lot, Joshua. You're the one that caused us to get way behind. But it wasn't no knock it out of the park home run. But we did get some pretty good stuff out of there. And I'm not going to complain. It could have just been just nasty. I've got some units that are just nasty. But you left some pretty decent stuff. I mean, it wasn't nothing. We didn't find any gold rings or anything like that. So don't be disappointed that you left it. But we didn't find anything like that at all. We did find those bags of jewelry that's got the older costume jewelry in it, which will do pretty good on my auction, I think. And there was let's see what else. That piece there that I just showed everybody. And there were some little Disney characters. Those things are cool. They're the same size as the Beanie Baby. Hey Bubba's Corner. They're the same size as the Beanie Baby, but it's about all the Disney characters. They should do good tonight. Tim Anderson, I ain't taking your dollar bid. Let me show y'all. This is one of the boxes. This is one of the boxes. This is some of the stuff that you left, Joshua. That's a pretty cool little knight. I think I'm going to put him up on the shelf right here. If I can fit him in there. And this was a cool old purse. Probably 1950s. This is another one of the items that we got. That'll be going right up here to sell tonight. Some people like that old 50 stuff. I'm trying to get, oh, here they are. I think there's 30 or 40 of these. They're like the Beanie Babies, but they're Disney characters. And they still got the tag on them, guys. And I forgot about 30 or 40 of these Joshua out of there. And it's about every Disney character there is. And they are from the Disney store. That's a Minnie Mouse, and there's a Mickey Mouse. There's a bunch of these guys. And I don't think they'll all fit up on my Victrola. But I'm going to set a few of them around different places. I got to find the best place to put them. I got a shelf over here that I can use. And I still am selling piggy banks. I'm going to set all them characters up here. I think they'll all fit up here. But I just figured you guys like to hang out with me a little bit today. It's been a while since I've seen y'all. I've been talking to India's talked to some of you on the phone, and she's talking. And once again, if you're just now joining us, shipping wise, we are just totally way behind, and it's my fault. I took my treatment last week, and it sort of zapped me pretty good for 3 or 4 days. In India, she don't want to leave me here by myself when I'm in that kind of shape, and it's been pretty hard on her. She's worked her butt off. Thanks to Tim Anderson's roommate for helping out a little bit that day, and then Shannon, and then Jason for helping out. He's been a big help to us. I don't know if he's watching right now. He's our new helper that's helping Indy out a lot. But we did get everything out of the rain, and like I said, Indy's going to be getting. There's some big orders. I think George Clayton, Sandra Whitehead, and Rick Butler's the biggest orders. And then we've got other people. Rick Butler is probably the biggest order. It's going to be the toughest for her to get packaged and shipped. But we're going to try to get that all done today, and that way we can have an auction night and start fresh. And hopefully, crossing my fingers, we're still going to be going through some stuff. I've got to get all my upper teeth pulled Tuesday coming up, so I can't see me doing the auction next Tuesday night. I got to get all them pulled. Then 2 weeks later, I'm getting all the bottles pulled. Then I'm gonna get me some of them nice false teeth, so I'll be able to eat again. And I've not got another treatment for 5 more weeks, so things should be doing better, especially with the shipping, since we've got all that done up there, and India can concentrate on doing that, getting that done. We're still completely trying to get set up here in our office. But you guys can watch me and hang out with me. Ask any questions you want to ask concerning anything. I'm just going to be taking my time. Here's another little item we got from down there. Neat little tea kettle. And I'll be showing y'all some of the items tonight, some of the jewelry and things like that as we get set up. That music may cause a copyright, Mama. India. Maybe it won't. Y'all can't hear that music, can you? I don't want them throwing no copyright thing at me. Oh, and I got some old quilts, guys, too. Some nice old quilts. And look at this old purse. Now, isn't this a funky 50s purse? Look at that. Now, that's a conversation piece. This looks like the mother of pearl. It's probably made out of celluloid or Bakelite. That right there is. But isn't that cool? Made by Atlas. And it's the cleanest pen on the inside. I don't know how it's supposed to lock. But that'll go for next to that first, because everybody will do choice on them tonight. Let me move the camera around so y'all can sort of see what I'm doing. But I appreciate everybody's patience with us. And if you're local, you're welcome to come and pick your items up. And I thought this was cool. A little trinket box. And this is some of the sterling silver jewelry that we're going to have tonight. All that sterling silver. Beautiful pieces, guys. There's a nice long herringbone in there. Just some really, really nice pieces that we'll have tonight. I'll be going through that jewelry the last thing. Getting it all decked out and ready. And this is probably from the 60s. This is a Lady Apothecary. I can't pronounce it. But it's pretty cool. Let me move that back a little bit there. I don't think it's ever been opened. Still got the seal around it. Crystals, pearls, candle, bath bubbles. Now that's probably from at least the 60s. Pretty neat. Still got the original box and everything. That is just another one of the neat items that we picked up from down there. Y'all can talk to me anytime you want to talk to me. I'm watching the comments over here. I just want to spend a little bit of time with y'all. This is sort of a new old stock souvenir of Holland, and it's a ship with a shoe on it. Isn't that cool? This is all like 50s and 60s stuff that is just so dang cool. If you want to restore the box, you can. I'm going to leave that plastic with it. And here's some of the old quilts that we got from down there. Look at that. Now that's probably 1800s at least. I'm going to just throw that up there for right now. Getting everything ready. I think it was something else down in there. Oh, it's another old quilt. Look at that. I think that's the quilts that came from, that may not be the quilts that came from down there. That may have been a clean out from up there to the storage unit. I don't know. I'll have to ask Mama on that one. Got some nice little jewelry boxes. This will be one of them for tonight. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. We're feeling a little better. I'm just taking my time, hanging out with you guys, and sort of showing y'all some of the stuff that we're going to have for tonight. But thanks for asking. I am feeling better, thanks to the good Lord. Now I know this may not be politically correct, but it's part of our history, okay? So I don't want nobody getting offended or anything like this. This is part of our history here. It's a old metal sign. The bottom part's the little trim on it's gone. Well, it didn't have no trim, but I think it's got a date on it. But anyway, it's called Jimbo's Fresh Produce, open daily. The Midnight Shopper. And like I said, I know it's probably not politically correct, and I don't want nobody to get offended. But that was just part of the stuff in the unit, and we've had other stuff like that. And African Americans, some of them, they collect items like that too. I don't collect items like that. I have my jack hose out there, and that's about the only concrete items that I collect like that. But I hope it don't offend nobody. But we've sold a lot of historical items like that in the past. And some people, they collect that stuff. It's a reminder of not to go back and do the same things we've done in the past. And this is another one right here. I mean, that's just part of American history that I'm not proud of. Not proud of one bit. And like I said, I hope it don't offend nobody, but it's just part of our history that sometimes we run across in units. And I like this right here. This aluminum tea kettle. Made by Viking. That's a good name. British colony. That's when Hong Kong was a British colony. Now that tells you how old that is. When was Hong Kong a British colony? That tells you how old that piece is right there. That's a nice old tea kettle there. Some of you out there, y'all can tell me that. I'm gonna take my hat off. I'm getting a little hot. Y'all can look at my old bald head. Oh, now maybe I can pack this box in here. Oh, this was a nice older sign too. Older metal sign that they would use for advertisement in stores. This is one that was the Coca-Cola company would give to the stores. It's not, that ain't nothing you can buy. That's not a reproduction or anything. Where would that look good at? Right here? I think that would look good right there, don't y'all? Oh. I'm sort of let y'all follow me around a little bit here. As I'm putting stuff up, I can sort of show it to you. I think I'm going to put all these Disney characters up here, if I've got room for them. Oh me. Hello? I'm live on the air right now. Hold on just a minute. Call? No, I can tell you. They're just spending time with me today while I'm getting my stuff ready. So that's part of my day. But I'm just going to tell you, if you're on your prescription, you call into the office and tell them. text Donna, messenger. Message Donna and explain to her, and she'll make sure it's done. That's what I got to where I do. I'm on Facebook and YouTube, but no, just message Donna. Donna don't care, and she'll make sure it gets done for you. She wants. Tell her I told you that it'd be all right. All right, bye. That's my sister trying to get her medicine filled. I told her just text Donna, that Donna would take care of it. She said, I don't want to talk about that stuff on live. And I said, well, this is my family. I'm spending time with them. And they're spending time with me, and they're just seeing the reality. This is reality TV. So, are you saying that piece is before 1841, Bubba's Corners? Because it does say independent territory. It does say colony on it. That's what I would date that piece early 1800s. So is that what pretty much what it tells you too? Oh, there's another mini. And all these are new with tags, guys. I don't know how many I got. Probably about 50 of them. If you like Disney characters, the Chipmunks, old Donald Duck, or that's does it tell their name? Dewey. Mini beanbags is what these were called. They're probably from about the 70s, I'd say. I'm going to stack all them up here. Can y'all see them as I stack them? Yeah, I think so too. I may have 50 of these things. I got Huey, Dewey, Louie, and all of them. There's old Eeyore. I don't know how many of these things it is. There's the one that played Little John. That was the Robin Hood one. And I don't know which one that one is. See that one? These are so cool. They're probably pretty valuable, especially still with the tags. Maid Marian. She went along with the Robin Hood thing, right? I don't think I can get them all on this shelf. There's another one of Huey, Dewey, and Louie, and all of them. That's Huey. That's Rex on Toy Story. Made exclusively for Disney. There's going to be some neat little items to have tonight, guys. I knew I had old Mickey Mouse in there. I knew I had him in there. We'll be doing choice on them tonight, guys. Because I know you got your favorite Disney characters. There's another, I like that one, the Santa Claus Mickey. Or Minnie. That's Mickey. But I'm glad you guys are spending time with us today. I don't know. I'm going through them right now. Yeah, this is one of my Hawaiian church guys, and we've got some more of them that we'll be selling in the future. Ooh, we know who that one is. Corolla, or whatever her name is. Boy, they made that one ugly. She got the 101 Dalmatians coat on too. That's pretty cool. There's another Huey one there. So far I've found 4 of them, John. I think I've got about every Disney character there is. These are going to be fun things to sell on tonight. You get to pick out your favorite Disney character. There's another Louis. I think I've got the red ones and the green ones. And who is that? Ham. Oh, that's the one on Toy Story. Yeah. Now, Joshua, this is some of the stuff you left, Bubba. You could have got all these. Oh, there's Donald Duck's woman, Daisy. Told y'all. But I'm glad you're spending time with me today. And I still got the whole bottom full of these things, guys. I mean, just the whole bottom full. I'm gonna have to start putting them somewhere else. I should eBay these. I bet. I mean, not eBay them, but eBay and see what they're bringing on eBay. New with tags. I bet they're bringing $20, $25 a piece. Some of them. Because there's some rare ones in here, it looks like. And they're all in just excellent new old stock shape. That's a good thing. And I'll get over there and see your comments. I can't really read them from right here. I'm over in the corner. I'm trying to get all these out of here. There's another Mickey Mouse. They're all different too. Let me start putting some of them down here. Just to get them down here and get them out of the box out of the way. Ooh, I like that one. Duchess. And there's no duplicates. There's none of them that are duplicates. So if you want one, your favorite one, that's Robin Hood right there, ain't it? If you want one, we're gonna let them bid out, and if you got a favorite character, you may have to pay a little bit higher price for it. Because I don't want to do a buy it now price, because there might be somebody that's willing to pay a little bit more for their favorite character. And what we usually do there, we pass them out. Let somebody pick out their favorite character. There's Tigger. Let somebody pick out their favorite character. And we'll let other people pick out, and then we'll probably do like we usually do on Beanie Babies, resell them again, and have some fun with them tonight. But if you're wanting a certain particular character, like I said, you may have to pay a little bit more for it and be the high bidder. Some of them are unique and different. I like them. And don't think I'm not reading your comments. I can see where there's other people that's commented, and I'm just not over close enough. My eyes aren't close enough to be able to read. I'm trying to get all this, these little, there's another Louis one right there. Got several of them. That's a crazy looking one right there. And there's the Tramp, ain't it? Lady and the Tramp. Yep. I'm just going to get them all on this shelf out of this box. So India might need this box for shipping.
Did you ever check your notes? Did the drawing come out last night for the mega?
That's tonight.
Oh, that's tonight, okay.
And this is the only one that wasn't Disney. It's an Oreo cookie. So I'll put him somewhere separate.
Oh my gosh. What is this?
Look how many of these there are, India, and they're all different. I bet there's close to 40 of them, maybe 50. Because I'm still digging in here, grabbing them out of here, guys. So that's something that I'm looking forward to selling them tonight.
Can I have these?
But once again, like I said, I'm glad you're There's what's his name. I'm glad they got the names on them. Jack the Mouse. Now I'll get over and see your comments. I got 3 more down in here, and then I can give India this box. Yeah, I'd say when y'all say there's at least 40 of them. Pain Panic. Wow. I don't know when the last time you could buy them. Probably early 2000s, at least. I've got an empty box for you, Mom, if you need it.
Just set it down and just put lotion on my hands. I don't get all the lotion out of the shower. I'm sorry.
I don't know if it's warming up.
It is. And I think the rain is done for the day, ain't it?
Yeah, but it's supposed to get down to 30s tonight.
Is it?
Yeah, so we're not much better off.
Mm.
Yeah, I turned the heat on a little too long, I think.
I believe so.
Now this is another box of the stuff I was keeping, right? Now those
Yes.
2 quilts are not the quilts from down yonder, are they?
Are they in a garbage bag?
Yeah.
Yes.
They are the 2 quilts from that unit?
No.
They're from up yonder, okay, that we never did try to sell.
Yes.
Well, now, I don't know where them quilts are at that we found down there. 'Cause we did find some quilts down there.
We sure did.
I don't know where they're at. What is this here?
That's sold. That's Darlene Manning.
This is
Not the jeans, but the lantern is.
jeans orange, so I can get them out of my way. Okay. What do y'all think about all them? Let me read now.
I'm gonna take him some ibuprofen
Okay.
and get started on shipping.
Is that a big silver pan on the shelf to the left? Is that a big silver pan on the shelf to the left? Big silver pan. Oh, that's something that's, this is all office stuff. That's a silver bowl. She's got some cords down in, Darlene. Let me turn the camera back around so you guys can see Uncle Jed. Trying to get caught up on the comments. Hey, Twala. Oh yeah, John, we heard about it. I actually watched that this morning when I got up, and that was awful. There was actually cars on the, and they was actually able to get a mayday out that they were able to stop some of the traffic from being on the bridge, or it would have been worse than what it was. But they were able to stop some of the traffic. But they have done sonar, and there is cars down in the water. And we're praying for their families because the water, I think they said, was 40 some degrees, and it's 32 up there this morning. And the longest you could survive in that water would maybe be an hour. So we're praying for their family, family members. I gotta take one of my medicines, guys, so. Gotta take one of my medicines. I keep them all in this Crown Royal bag. But we are praying for the family members. That had to be horrifying to not know what was going on, and you know, all of a sudden just dropping. And that bridge was 3 kilometers long, so that's a 1.5 mile long bridge. That's a long bridge across there that just completely collapsed. You know, and if they could have got out, there's enough of that bridge that's still above water that they might have been able to crawl up, you know, portions of that bridge and got up to where they was out of the water. But I didn't see no tales of none of that. But it's a sad, sad situation. John, Darlene, you guys, it is. Okay, Mama said these were for sale jeans. So let me see if I can find a place for them. I'm just gonna put them back there for right now. This is how I get ready for auction, guys. Now we know we sold the lamppost. I can't remember who bought it. India does. She got all that stuff, so I need to take it in there for her shipping. That'll probably ship by itself. And if you guys collect Beanie Bears, Beanie Babies, look what I got for you. If you collect Beanie Babies, I think these are really hard to find now. These are the little lockets where you put in over the beanie bag tag to protect it. I'll have some of them tonight. There's 10 of them in each one of the little packages. So we will have some of them tonight. And that way you guys that collect Beanie Babies can sort of protect your Beanie Babies. They're called lockets. And they're probably not cheap either. There's going to be another packaging box that she's got here. Guys, this probably dates back to early 1900s, late 1800s. It's an old metal tray. And that is all enameled. This white is enameled. And then the black's enameled. That sort of, you can feel it across through there. Isn't that cool? Some of the items that we're going to have tonight. And tomorrow night. Yeah, y'all can talk back and forth to each other too. Like I said, we're just spending a little time together. And I think this is one of the older G.I. Joes that I found down there. See if I can see a date on it or anything. Can't see a date or nothing on it, but I think it's an older G.I. Joe. Older G.I. Joe's what that is. Pretty neat items, guys. Pretty neat items.
Those tags.
Yeah, I got more of them over there. I was seeing if they's in a box or a jar.
You need anything before I go?
What?
You need anything before I go?
No, I'm spinning. My back's hurting.
I bet. I bet it does.
You don't see any comments. Well, we're on YouTube too, so I'm talking to a lot of the people over on YouTube, Twala. I don't know how many I got watching. Somebody fill me in. George Clayton, or somebody fill me in on how many I got watching. Check this older enamelware out, guys. Isn't that cool? Yeah, like I said, I'm just showing you guys some of the stuff that we got. Hanging out, spending a little time with y'all. And trying to get my shelf set up. Getting ready for the auction tonight. Not going to wear myself out. And probably won't stay on very much longer. We're going to have some neat items. I'm excited about the jewelry tonight. 9 on YouTube and 4 on Facebook. So I got a few people hanging out with us, 13 total. Thank you, George. Thank you, Bubba. Drinking the milk does the body good. I got some more of that enamelware. Spoons, teaspoon, big tablespoon. I'll go ahead and put it over here with the other that I've got. Trying to move a little stuff around so I can have a little more room. About setting stuff. No, I'm just hanging out with everybody, sort of giving you a preview of the auction tonight, Ralph. Giving everybody a little preview. Here's a new old stock that came out of that building. Looks like it came from Fred's. Y'all remember Fred's? Nice jewelry box. Very nice. Yeah, right there would be a good place for it. No, you're not missing nothing, Ralph. We just showing a little preview. Did you see all the Disney? Beth will like these. I got about every Disney character there is. They're sort of like Beanie Babies, but they're not. They were called bean bags. And they're all made by Disney. And I got about every Disney, well, let me see, show it to you. I got about every Disney character there is. Them are going to be so neat. There's no duplicates either. Alrighty. I'm still going at it, guys. Hand painted. These are some of your old serving trays. Hand painted. That's dust on that. That's dust you see on there. Hey, Twila Martin. Put them right up there. We didn't find no knives, Ralph. We did find jewelry. Pretty nice little jewelry boxes. Now, Twila, what I was telling you the other night, what you need to do with your camera, hey, Ricky B, I was just telling everybody earlier, and you're just now joining. I hope your children done good in the competition. We watched some of that. They was at a competition where you shoot the bow and arrows. It looked like they was doing really good. I hope they won. But I was just telling everybody that we had our treatment last week, and I didn't do real good with it. And India has been taking care of me. She's been having to clean out the building basically by herself. I mean, besides having a helper. Is that hot coffee for me?
Sure is.
That sounds good. But
Smells good
she's
too.
working on everybody's shipping. This is the latest I think we've ever been. I know it was just last week that we had our auction. What was it?
And I've still got like combinations from in the building too, so I gotta do combined shipping too.
Oh, that's great. 264 and 260. Yeah, India's gonna, so she, you gotta run somebody some medicine, Tylenol. You done run Jason that Tylenol? Our worker that's been helping India. But anyway, everybody's item is safe here, not been shipped. Some of it's packaged and ready to go. Rick Butler's going to be one of the bigger ones. Don't worry about that you ain't got it yet, Rick. I'm sorry. I apologize. It's my fault. We had that treatment done, and it sort of kicked my butt. And India's been afraid to leave me here by myself, and when she was worried about me. We had the building that they sold, that we were working out of, that we did our fireworks out of, and feeling a little funny right now anyway. But anyway, she's going to get the shipping done, I promise you guys. It's all safe here at the house. I apologize for being late. We're going to get back on track to where it's not late again. I done apologize to George. I know his was a bigger order, and I know yours was one of the bigger orders. She'll just have to be real careful in packing it. And I think Miss Diva, You got Divas already packaged, right?
Packing it with the anvil? Yeah, it's in the box already.
Divas is already packaged, ready to go. So she's getting it done, guys. And it's been my fault. And she's been really busting her butt to get that building cleaned out. They didn't give us. We could have took the 30 days, but they wanted us out in a week. So I'm really hot. I don't know if I'm having a hot flash or what. I'm gonna have to sit down a minute and talk to y'all. Drink my coffee. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to do for a minute. I gotta sit down, guys. Oh. That's my coffee steaming. But anyway, getting back to what I was talking about, this is, I think, India's been worried to death about your guys' items, and I told her, you know, I'll tell y'all, you know, and it actually was me being sick and her trying to get that building out with just one helper, and sometimes she had another volunteer, and then Ireland's boyfriend helped some, but we went and got the sister unit to the unit we bought too, and that sort of slowed us up and everything. So you guys shipping, Rick, I hope you forgive us, is going to get done. Everything's safe. It's not lost in the mail. It's just we got behind, which is the story of our life lately. Did you ever find me any Benadryl, Mama? I think it's the sinuses.
No, they're gonna message Donna and ask her to get you some Flonase Rogan. I'm not paying $30 for something that you're probably not.
Kathy said the Flonase didn't do her no good.
Well, it does a lot of people a lot of good. Just ask.
Flonase.
Just ask them.
Because it's right around my eyes and stuff where it's
I
hurting.
believe that would one shot in each nostril will clear that up, and you'd be like a new man.
And it doesn't do it all the time. It's just like right now, right in my eyebrows.
Yeah. I believe I'm gonna message Donna and take care of that.
Honey, I looked through all the Disney items, and there's probably 40 of them there.
That's I know. I've overheard.
Rick Butler, we got about every Disney character there is. They're identical to the Beanie Babies. I guess it was something they was trying to compete when they did the Beanie Babies. They did it with Disney. They called them bean bags. And I just got too much of a workload put on India.
I can handle it.
No.
My body has limits. In my mind sometimes.
Somebody just messaged me, probably gonna ask where their items are at. Oh, Twala. I gotta get I bought a few items from Twala last night. But Twala, what I was going to tell you on your camera, I'm trying to help her with her auctions that she does on Monday nights. And when you were showing the dresses last night and the outfits, we couldn't see them. You was too close to the camera. You not got enough room, and you just have to with these cameras. You just have to back up. You have to have enough room to where you can back up and show the entirety of the item. And so you're constantly having to work and adjust the camera. which is something really easy to do once you get used to it. See how you can just move it around, take it slow, move it slow. Watch your, always when you're moving the camera, watch your monitor. Watch your monitor when you're moving the camera.
I'm gonna go take care of that.
Alright.
And I'll be right back. I'll go get something for dinner too, so I can put in the oven while I'm doing work.
Okay.
Anything
I may have to
special
take
you want?
Tylenol or something. I took my pain medicine at 10 o'clock.
Okay.
And there's some Tylenol laying up here. I just moved them right here. Right here. Ibuprofen. Will that be alright to take them on top of
Yeah.
where I
It's
just took?
Tylenol you don't want to take on top of, but if you're already.
Ibuprofen's fine.
Yeah.
You got a water?
No, I made you some coffee though.
It's too hot to swallow these, I think.
There's a little water right there.
Okay.
That I believe is mine from last night. Oh, I put it right in the.
Yeah, coffee's too hot. But Rick, tell your youngins congratulations to both of them.
And that Flonase will not interact at all with ibuprofen or Tylenol, I don't believe. Pretty sure.
It ain't got no effect as far as making you sleepy or anything like that.
No. Kids take it and go to school. But I'm not a doctor.
What?
I'm not a doctor. I just pretend to be.
Well, I like getting the rest of that stuff out of that one box and there'll be another box. Rick Butler's gonna need big boxes. I wish we'd got a roll of bubble wrap, but will you be okay? He got the guy in the bar, didn't he? Or did somebody else get it? The one leaning against the lamppost. Did Rick get it? She can't hear me. Rick, you got that, didn't you? That guy over my shoulder there. Got to be real careful with that one. I don't want that globe to get busted. Probably put it in a little separate box.
A box inside of a box.
The globe, probably put it inside a little box. That globe
With the anvil, yeah.
with an anvil.
Mm-hmm.
Rick must be driving, so he's not talking back to me. Or he's mad at me because we ain't got his stuff shipped yet. I can't afford nobody to get mad at me. Did I ever tell y'all I hate swallowing pills? I hate it. I hate it. And I will tell you, when you lose some of your teeth, you don't drink as good, you don't talk as good. But they're all going to be gone Tuesday. At least the top ones. And so I don't know how I'm going to talk in. Or I don't know how I'm going to even eat. Everybody's quit talking to me. Everybody might be gone. But like I said, we just wanted to come on here and spend a little time with you and let you know we'll be doing the, are we even still on the air? Let me check and see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-second lag on Facebook. We're still on the air. Let me check YouTube out. George said I was still live. Bubba's Corner is dead. Y'all just ain't got a lot to say today. I don't know what happened there or what's going on. There we go. Yeah, we're live. Yeah, we actually got 16 people watching. That's not a big. That's not a big lag on YouTube either. That's not a bad lag at all for a live feed. 4 or 5 seconds. It's not a bad lag at all. India fixed me some coffee. And I better drink it. She may not fix me no more if I don't. I'll get back to emptying out those boxes here shortly. I just have to sit down a minute. That's what that treatment does to you, George. Bubba, Rick, you guys. That's what it does to you. It just all of a sudden you're feeling great 1 second, and you got all kind of motivation, and then the next second you're like I am right now, feeling real low, not feeling good at all. I could show y'all some of the jewelry what did I do with that? I've not even looked through all that myself. I'm excited about our jewelry. And the older costume jewelry, I'm really excited about that. It's some really unique pieces in there. Really is. Yeah, George, that's what I would liken that to a while ago. I was real cold this morning when we woke up. It was raining here, the wind blowing a lot. Sort of cool outside, not real cool, but a little bit cool. And I turned the fireplace on in the living room, which is right there. And then all of a sudden I got real hot, had that hat on, and talking at the same time. And my breathing's okay. I'm just zapped right now, and I've got a little bit of a sinus thing going on. At least that's what I hope it is. Sort of feel sore right in here, right through here. And I'm hoping it's allergies. I'm hoping it's not nothing to do with and it could be the treatments doing it. I don't know. It all started when I went in that dusty unit. It's when this started. But it is what it is. I mean, it's just something I got to live with the rest of my life. Every time I hurt anywhere, I'm automatically thinking something worse. Bubba said that's how I get every Wednesday after making my weekly show for diabetes. Yeah, diabetes is something I wish I could find a cure for also, Bubba. I sure do. Sure do. They've made great advancements in it. I seen somebody the other day had this little thing in their arm to where it would read on their telephone. Oh, it's Jacob's, my daughter's boyfriend's dad. He's got this little thing in his arm, and it shows up on his phone, and it'd give him alerts if his sugar's running low or his sugar's running high.
Jacob does or his dad?
His dad.
Oh, yeah. Alright, you need anything, baby, before I go? I'm gonna go to Food Line, get dinner, and drop this off, and I'll be back.
No, I just, I don't know what's got to be shipped in here and what's not got to be shipped
That's why you're not supposed to touch anything.
to get it out of my way.
Everything that's sold is on that shelf behind you, babe.
Yeah, we got our air purifier going on, Mama.
It's right behind you. You just gotta hit a button.
I just got to hit a button.
I think it's plugged in.
Where's the button at?
It's the round one not in front of you. The only button in front of you. See if the light comes on.
I think Remix did that. That one?
Just once. Just tap it once. It's not plugged in.
It's alright. But, no, there's that jewelry, Mama. Did you look at it?
Here?
Yeah. Look at that beautiful herringbone.
Oh,
That's like
wow.
30 inches long.
You didn't show none of it?
I can sit here while I'm sitting taking a break showing it. I'm just spending time with them.
Oh,
I got about
yeah.
16 people watching. I enjoy spending
Hold
time
on, I
with
get to
everybody.
look first.
You get to look first. We'll leave it all in that one lot because that's a separate lot there. But the costume jewelry, I want to sit down here in a little
Where do
bit.
you want it at?
Just right here. There's that real long herringbone, guys. Isn't that beautiful? And there's a nice heavy bangle sterling silver bracelet.
That's a
And
butterfly something. That's pretty.
oh, that's beautiful right there. That might be diamonds. We'll have to diamond test that.
Oh, that's a music note pen.
Let me see that music note pen. That's Dan Craft.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, remember Dan
I
Craft?
do.
It's a good name.
Very good.
Good name. That musical note's a Dan
There's a
Craft.
medical bracelet.
It's not ID.
That's not
It's
ID'd,
not
yeah.
marked either. Sterling
monogrammed.
silver medical bracelet that's not been monogrammed. Pretty nice
Looks
little
like some Taxco earrings.
Taxco earrings.
Mexico, anyway. Not about Taxco, but it's Mexico, I think. There's a little puppy dog. Aww.
Just put it back in that Ziploc bag for me, Mom. Here, after you get done looking. It's nice. Some really nice stuff. We'll have some fun selling it tonight. I don't think I gotta get nothing else out of the building. I think I got plenty to sell on tonight.
Yes, you do.
That's pretty.
That's like a. It's not a rosary, but like a.
Oh, that is beautiful. Look at the stones in that. Or the, whatever it is.
Ooh, some nice amethyst or like a what's the lavender stone earrings?
Let me see.
Purple.
Sapphire, no, amethyst. Amethyst earrings. Sterling silver.
And that's a symbol of something. I don't remember what it is.
Here you go. Put it back up. I'm gonna sit here and drink my coffee and talk to my peoples.
And that's a little baseball player pendant charm, it looks like. It's got the shades on and the baseball hat and stuff.
The what?
It's got the shades on and a baseball hat, it looks like.
Oh, Go Finish, sterling silver.
Yep.
Is it an umpire?
He's not wearing a striped shirt, but might be an umpire, yeah. You might be right, baby.
Little baseball player. It's got something marked on the back there.
I forgot what that symbol
Here you go.
is.
I like the Dan Craft. Ain't Dan Craft a good name? I think it's Dan Craft. George. Yeah, and you know what? Me and India probably needs to run an ad again about buying gold and silver. We used to do that and make a little money. Because you're right, people. But the problem was and gold, I think, is probably as high as it was the other day. As high as it's been in a long. I don't know what silver is. What's silver running now? It's probably up too.
I love you.
I love you.
I'm just running food on and getting him some meds.
Hey, Diva.
Hi, Diva.
Diva just now joined us. Diva, your stuff's packaged and ready to go. I've done apologize to everybody else. I took my treatment last week, and it done a number on me. India's been silver's around 25. That's pretty high. I was just showing everybody the nice jewelry we got tonight. We got some really nice costume that we found. The sister unit that we bought last week, they called us, and Joshua couldn't get it off, the guy that bought it. So they called us to come and get the rest of that unit. So we got a lot of nice stuff from that unit again. So I'm sort of just hanging out with everybody today and sort of letting them see me. I was up and about, but I all of a sudden got weak and had to sit down. And I was just showing everybody some of the Dan Craft sterling silver and things like that we got. But everybody, I apologize again. 2460. I apologize again for shipping delays, but we had to get out of that building. They gave us a week to get out, and we're supposed to have 30 days, but I wanted to be nice to the one that sold it. They wouldn't close with him until we were out. I don't know why they was in such a hurry for us to get out. But India's worked her butt off. We had to hire one helper because I couldn't do it. I just had my treatment, and she was worried about leaving me here. So she's been worried to death, and she's had to unload. We had to go get that unit and unload it and get everything out of that building. And that was air conditioners, heating units. Had to get it all out, and she's had a helper to help her do that. And yesterday was the first day that I actually got out there and rearranged stuff in her building to make room to unload the trailer and stuff before it rained. So she's got yours packaged and ready to just put a label on it. And everybody else, I want to just apologize about the shipping. We've never been this slow before. Gold's on up there, so people will start selling, like you said a while ago, going to the pawn shop, selling their gold and their silver again. I like buying the big lots of silver, and then separating it out so you guys can get some nice rings, nice necklaces like we're going to have tonight. But I think Scottsville and Allen County, back when gold went up to 20-some hundred before, several years back, George, I think everybody sold about all the gold and silver they had back then. The economy was not too great then, but the economy is getting bad, so a lot of people are going to the pawn shops, not only with gold and silver, they're taking their work tools just to get by. They're taking a lot of stuff to pawn shops. And then the interest is so high at pawn shops, they're not able to get it out. When time comes for it to get it out, they've not got the money to get it out, so they're losing some pretty expensive equipment and some pretty expensive jewelry and things at pawn shops. Pawn shops right now are probably making a killing right now. Even they say that Dollar Generals usually do good in bad economies, and my auctions aren't doing bad. I know the economy's not great, but people can get stuff cheaper at my auctions than they can at Walmart or Dollar General or places like that. And so auctions should be doing good if you let your stuff go. Now there's certain items that we can't let go. You know, $100 item for $4 or $5. But most time we let our stuff go. But Diva, I wanted to apologize personally to you too. Your items have not got there yet, but yours is packaged and ready. India's working on that today. This is the first day that she's got to be able to actually sit down and work on the shipping. And she's got some real difficult ones that she's got to get, some of that glassware, but a lot of them she'll be able to get pretty quickly. And we'll get them out, and everybody get them will be caught up, and then hopefully we have our auction tonight and tomorrow night. She won't have nothing to do Thursday and Friday but work on getting shipping done. She won't have a building to clean out. I've not got a treatment. Now next Tuesday's when I'm getting my teeth pulled, so y'all keep me in prayer. I'm scared. They said that well, you made money. Well, India's been Diva. She's been really frustrated. Uh, when they unloaded the unit and unloading stuff from over at the store, they didn't stack it right in her building. And when I went out there, you couldn't even get through the building. So I got sort of frustrated, and I shouldn't have. I overworked. I started just grabbing boxes, restacking them, like playing Tetris. That's what I tell my daughter in Ireland when she's helping. It's like playing Tetris. Or India tells her that. And you just got to get it stacked right to make room. And we did get everything done before it rained, got it all safe and sound. And we got the other unit, and I've got some pretty good items. Dave, I got some of the most everything I got. I even got a tea kettle. You didn't see it a while ago from the Hong Kong when they were a British colony, which me and Bubba was looking at up a while ago, and it was before 1840s. Aluminum tea kettle. That's pretty neat. The costume jewelry. Some of that costume jewelry is, me and Indy was looking through it last night. We found it in that other unit that we went and got here the other day from the sister unit of the stuff we sold last week. It's some just really different items. Some Bakelite items, some enameled items, things like that. And the sterling silver, some of that. Dancraft is a really good name. I think George is familiar with it, and Diva might be too. But I think it's Dancraft. But it's one of the pricier pieces of jewelry. But thank you guys for being understanding. Like I said, poor Wendy has been just worried to death about it because she prides herself into getting things done, and she's just been overloaded. Simple as that this week with the treatment. And a while ago, like I said, I was standing up, letting everybody sort of see what we're going to have tonight, and all of a sudden I just got so weak I didn't want to stand up no more. So I brought the camera around here, and this is where we're going to have auctions at from now on. But I brought the camera around here, and just had to sit down, and India fixed me a cup of coffee, and I took me a cup of ibuprofen. And I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all the truth. I've been hurting right here in my eyebrows, sort of around in my temples. And me and George Clayton was talking about it a while ago. It all started when I was in that dusty unit and didn't wear the mask like I was supposed to. But anytime you hurt after you've had the C word, you automatically think, well, it's went to my brain. And then that causes you to worry. So I'm hoping it's just allergies and sinuses, because my balance is good. It doesn't hurt me to look at bright lights. Usually the symptoms of something like that. So we're praying and hoping that that's all it is allergy and stuff. But you can't help but to worry. It's just something. It's built into me. Yeah, Dancraft. That's it. That musical note is Dancraft, George. That'll be on tonight. Yeah. And I think India said maybe some Texaco, some of the Mexican jewelry. But tonight and tomorrow night, I'm gonna try to move that jewelry, and this evening, sometime or another, I'm gonna have the girls. If Ireland went to work at the Sonic, and I told her, I said, Ireland, you're gonna go to work soon enough and quick enough. You don't have to if you don't want to. You graduating this year, but she wanted to go to work at the Sonic. So she's working at the Sonic now. She'll make good in tips, and it'll get her started. She's 17 now. It'll get her started with a good work ethic. And so I guess she's old enough to have a boyfriend. She's old enough to have a job. And y'all keep praying for my sister Kathy. She's not feeling good. She went out. Her daughter Delta took her shopping yesterday, and they sort of rode with the top down, and it gave Kathy a sore throat and sort of a cold. So you guys be praying for her. She's not feeling good. I talked to her earlier, and she was really hoarse. drinking my coffee and I took me some ibuprofen, so my head's starting to feel better already. But I do appreciate you guys being understanding. That building up there, India worked her butt off. I rolled over one night and it was already 2:30 in the morning. She wasn't in the bed. She was still up there trying to get that building cleaned out and done with. So we're done with that. Got all that done. Yesterday I helped. I finally got to work some. Helped and we got all the stuff off the trailers and the trucks and got everything stacked up in the building. And we'll be going through that later on, box at a time, and giving some of it away and keeping some of it for auction. That little heart gets in the way and I have to bump this sometimes to read your comments. Yeah, I understand that, Diva. I understand it completely. There was actually a unit that I was going to bid on, and Indy was like, we ain't got enough room now. But this is why I was bidding on. Let me show y'all. You see that right there, Diva? That was the reason I was bidding on this unit right here. See the cobwebs there? And down here it says, this unit appears to contain full of dressers, chairs, tables, jewelry chest full of jewelry, clothes, bedding, bed rails, computers, and more. But I missed it this morning, and probably a good thing I did. I don't see the cobwebs on it there. It said in the description that that was full of jewelry, and I almost I cannot get rid of that heart in the chat either. Maybe I can turn it into something else. No, I'm gonna see if I can get rid of it. Yeah, Diva, that was in the description it said I thought it ended this evening. And it didn't go for a bad price, but it was 2.5 hour drive in Camden, Tennessee. It was 10 by 15. And they said that whole chest was full of jewelry. I'm heartbroken. I told Indy, I said, that ends about 3 o'clock this evening. You need to get in there and look at it. And I was wrong. It ended at, I can't remember. It actually ended at 12 o'clock today. And I probably would have bid on it and been in trouble because we're out of room in our building. But just because of them saying that thing was full of jewelry and it having the cobwebs on it, it made me sick, especially at the price that it went for. It only went for $440, and usually I was prepared to go. I didn't have a lot of money, but I was going to go up over 5 or 6 at least and take a chance. But then my U-Haul would have costed me $400 or $500 to go down there and back, and then I'd have to figure out more room to put the stuff. But I was willing to take that chance. Indy would have killed me. She'd say, I ain't never gonna get the shipping done. Oh me. She would have said, but there'll be others that will come across. And this unit here actually had one of those jewelry chests in it, Diva, but there wasn't one piece of jewelry in it. But we did find a box last night that said jewelry on it, and it was Ziploc bags full of jewelry. And we went through it, and there's some pretty good old costume pieces. Some of the older costume pieces, enamel and Bakelite, and we're just gonna have fun. And probably what we'll do is we may go through and pick out a few of the unique pieces, and then we'll probably just put it in a big old Ziploc bag like they're in right now and just sell the whole bag. I'm not gonna try to bore y'all to death with selling, one pearl necklace or something like that out of that. It's just all good costume jewelry, and we'll probably sell it like that, more than likely. So, anyway, yeah, I said dang too, Diva. I told Indy, I said, it's too late to come look at it now. But there was actually, looking at it now, there was a lot of boxes in there that was stacked up. And it was older. It had been in there a long time. And the mattresses actually had plastic over them. George, that's the only way I know to do it is to hit something like that. Diva said, for you guys watching on Facebook, she said, I trimmed a Shih Tzu outside the other day and it felt like I had been beat the next day. Well, that's the way I am, Diva, right now. I was up doing everything. I thought I was doing it perfectly a while ago. And I just got to feeling weak. And I tried to do some walking yesterday after I got done overdoing myself yesterday morning by restacking all those boxes. And that about done me in. Sure did. So we still been praying for you, and every time we see anything on Facebook, and that's about every other post. Somebody's George, you was talking about the economy and everything a while ago, but every other post somebody's asking, remember me in prayer. I've got an unspoken prayer request, and I wonder how many of those unspoken prayer requests are not just sicknesses, but people's having a crunch financially. You know, paying their light bill, paying their water bill, paying their mortgage, paying their car payments, paying their car insurance or their health insurance, which is ridiculous. Any of that stuff. I wonder if some of those are like that. Yeah, see, I can't even read all yours right now because of that silly heart. And I don't know if you could take it and hold your finger on that and drag that. No, it won't let you drag it no more. I don't know why they put that right there. And you can't widen your, well, you can widen your chat, but you can't on your phone. I can widen the chat. I could probably widen it out. Yeah. I widen it out and it ain't in the way of my chat. But then it messes up my chat over on Facebook. Well, I know the feeling, Diva, about being out of shape. And getting back to when I'm reading down through the Facebook stream, it's about every other post somebody is requesting prayer. So the good thing is this, is that people are believing more and more in God and more in prayer during this rough time that we're living in. And we are living in a, you know, just look at that woman that left. Now, listen to this, guys. Let me go ahead and read the comments here. Good idea. The heart drives me crazy when I moderate the Key West channel. Yeah, you just say hi or hello or say something and bump it up, and that way you can read the comments. It's the only way I know to do it. Or you can, if you're on your laptop, widen your chat box out. Do the pop-out chat. There's a place to do the pop-out chat. And when you do the pop-out chat, you can widen that, George. I don't know if I can show you on here. But see, I do the pop-out chat. And you can take and put your thing right there. And see, I can widen it out like that. And the heart's out of the way. So you may have to do the pop-out chat on your when you're hosting that. Let me read the comments here and I'll get back to what I was talking about. Yeah, $1,500 each. Ouch. That's a house payment. Well, not anymore. It's a car payment anymore. But good night. That's ridiculous. I mean ridiculous. But you got to have it to live, and they know that. We was sort of doing a showcase of what we had and just spending. I just want to spend some time with y'all, let y'all see my busy work day. I was actually Bill Horvath up working a while ago. I really was. But I had my treatment last week and it's still kicking my butt for some reason. And so I had to sit down for a minute before I went into a full-blown panic attack. I took one of my nerve pills and I took some ibuprofen and I'm feeling a little better now. But it's going to be tonight at 7 o'clock Central, Bubba. $2 a week at that price? My goodness. Well, when they pull my teeth, Bubba, if it wasn't for my insurance that I got, because I'm on disability now and stuff, there's no way I could get treatments for my that I'm getting. There's no way I could get my teeth pulled. So I've paid taxes all my life. I've paid into Social Security ever since I was 16. They said you not miss 1 year where you didn't pay taxes. And if it wasn't for that, just pulling my teeth was going to be $10,000. The top part, $5,000. The bottom, the 2 weeks later, $4,900. And no telling what the chemo and the immunotherapy and all that's costing. I'd probably be dead by now if it wasn't for the insurance that I have. And so I thank God for that. And Diva said, for those again watching on Facebook that can't see the YouTube thing, she said she's depended on God her whole life. You know, basically I have, Diva, there's been some spurts in my life to where I wasn't dependent on God, but I was ignoring God. Doing things that I shouldn't be doing, making mistakes, sinning. It wasn't that I wasn't still dependent on God, it was just I was sort of ignoring His rules and regulations and what it takes to be a true servant of God. And I'm still not perfect, and will never be perfect. But there's been times in my life to where I truly wasn't perfect. I mean, wasn't perfect, nowhere near close to it. And not because I went through what I went through. For the last several years, I've been getting closer and closer to God in faith-wise. You know, believing in God and believing in the afterlife and believing in something else beyond this life. Yeah, you know, Bubba, it's and everybody's going through that. And what people have done, and they've overloaded. A lot of people doesn't realize when something like that comes up that you could be homeless. You could be living, you know, great one day and be homeless the next because of a medical condition, a medical bill, or just a loss of a job. For you can be out of work just for a few weeks. There, me and India, we came pretty close there when all this first started happening. If we hadn't put some like GUNs away for a rainy day and some other stuff away for rainy days, and the help of some really generous people, we probably would have lost our home and had to wind up selling it and everything. And I know our home's not the best home in the world. We've got a lot of work that needs to be done to it, things like that. But we've got a roof over our head. There's food on our table. God's providing a way with our auctions. We don't get rich on our auctions. We don't expect to, but it does help as far as with my disability. And that's not a lot. I get $1,300 a month. I don't mind telling you guys. And the girls get a couple hundred apiece. And there's no way that would pay all of our bills. And so India can make as much money as she wants, and that's why we call these her auctions. And I'm allowed to work 40 hours a month and make so much. And so my little 6 hours a week that I do on the auction shouldn't interfere with my disability, because I'm basically the host. India does all the work, and that's why we're behind on shipping, because she does all that. All I got to do is get in front of the camera, maybe like I'm doing today, sort of set up the auctions, and even when we're getting units, I can't do the lifting no more, Diva. You was talking about giving your Shih Tzu trim the other day and it wearing you out. That's the same way I am anymore. When I went down to those units, I wound up sitting in the front of the truck a lot because there's just no way I could do all that lifting and stuff anymore. I was glad to be able to peek in some of the boxes and do my treasure hunting, and that, of course, that didn't help a lot as far as getting the job done. It was India, and she's a young man that's lives over here in Green Valley. He's started helping us. Really nice guy, Jason. He's probably in his early 50s, might be my age, I don't know. But he's been helping us load trucks, unload trucks. He doesn't do any drugs, and he's not on anything, and he's really polite around my children, and he's polite around me, and he don't mind me joking and cutting up with him. I joked with him yesterday, and he said, "You must be feeling better today." And I said, "You're right," and I was feeling a little bit better. Man, Facebook went all quiet on me, guys. Let me finish drinking coffee. India fixed me. You know, guys, I never drank coffee my whole life, but here lately I've been drinking at least 1 cup a day for some reason. India's going to go ahead and get her supper going for this evening, and then she's going to keep working on y'all shipping. So by tomorrow evening, she should have everybody's items shipped out. Rick Butler's is going to be the hardest. And I can't remember if, I think George bought some glassware. The glassware is always the hardest for her. And I don't think Divas has done boxing there. Hers wasn't hard at all. And she'll get a label on that probably this evening and get that out. But I'm looking forward to having a fun auction tonight. So I'm going to get some rest before that. I got to finish setting things up, and there's no use of me continuing on. Probably watching this monitor and stuff is probably not helping me. My sinuses around my eyes hurting and everything, me having to continually stare at the comments and things like that. So I'm probably going to jump off of here, and yeah, that unit, I'm going to keep that up for a while to remind me to check on things a little better, Diva. Because I bet there was good stuff in them boxes, too. I see a set of crutches now. There's probably some good stuff in them boxes. That stuff, probably some good stuff in that roll top desk. Big old nice roll top desk there. There's probably a lot of maybe good pocket knives and stuff in there. That's the kind of unit I want to get back to buying, Joshua King, if you're still listening, buddy. But I'm gonna get off here, and we'll be back tonight at 7 o'clock. Appreciate all you guys. Probably gonna go in there for about 30 minutes and hit the recliner, and then get up and finish working on getting everything ready in here when India gets back. But God bless y'all. I do love you guys. Let me go over here and go ahead and get this streaming stopped. I'll wait a few seconds so y'all can say bye or hi or whatever you need to do. But I'll see y'all tonight at 7 o'clock. Hopefully, don't nothing happen. I don't get sick again. If I do, watch Facebook, and I'll put it on there and give you the bad news. But hopefully we'll be live and feeling good this evening. And I hope everybody else gets to feeling better. I sure do. God bless y'all.